Hello, my lovely Virgos. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley. I'm going to do a quick love energy. No. Let's do love. We'll do a quick love reading for you all. This is going to be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, and any other major placements in which you may have Virgo in your charts. Let's see. We're going to be looking at how your person's feeling towards you, how you're feeling towards your person, and the mutual energy between you both. Remember, this will not resonate with all Virgos out there. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it's not your story, it is simply not your story. So it's very, very important not to force it, loves, okay? Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Leave the rest for who it was meant to reach. I'm going to be using my Santa Muerte deck. I just got it in today, loves. I was so drawn to this deck, and I don't know why, so let's see what's going on. I'm going to do a love reading for you all right now. And later on tonight, guess what I got? Guess what I got? I did get my Egyptian tarot deck. So for those of you that love my long ancestral energy reads, we'll do that later tonight, okay? Virgos. Hope everyone is doing well, staying safe and staying healthy. Ooh, Virgo. We have the Four of Swords underneath the deck. I don't know. I'm getting some strong energy here. Let's see. Oh, do we look all right? All right, we look good. Let's go ahead and get started, my lovelies. I'm going to read this is your energy. I'm going to read this is your person. Roles can always be reversed. Go ahead and flip it as need be. Now remember, this is a love reading. However, sometimes exes can pop up. Sometimes it can be about family, friends. I don't know why I want to keep saying sisters, jobs, whatever it may be. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. They're telling me to start with you, Virgo. You have the Page of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Three of Wands. Y'all know when I get new decks that I have to soak in the imagery. I haven't seen any of these, so you're the first one seeing this with me. So give me a second if I take some time. Page of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. Virgo, I feel like y'all have been working. Y'all have been working towards something. Oh, Virgo, I feel like you're okay. For some of you, you guys are torn. You guys are torn. Ooh, a lot of you guys are torn between two people or a major decision, okay? With the Page of Pentacles here. Y'all, this imagery, I just can't get over it. With the Page of Pentacles. Ooh. It's like you're kind of like, for some of you, I just heard saving my 2 cents. Saving my 2 cents. You see how she's putting her pentacles back in her purse? But I feel almost like you've kind of been a little bit slow moving towards either a decision or things around you have been slow moving, right? Somebody plays piano or the accordion or like a keyboard. Someone like has music that touches their heart. There's something about music. Or like music is the way to their heart or something. Some of you may be musicians, or some of you maybe feel like your calling is music, or this person gets to you via music or something. I'm getting something about being stuck in the pipe. Being stuck in the pipe or trying to, somebody's trying to, somebody's at a crossroads here. And if y'all look at that, it's like reminding me of like those pipes, right? Like those pipes where you can go 2 different ways right here. I'm getting so strongly, Virgos, that you all have been kind of keeping to yourself or keeping your offer or keeping your heart to yourself, right? You like to move a little slowly, or you've been moving slowly because it's possible that you're not trying to speak up until the time is right? Until you're sure. You like to weigh out your options. Remember, the Four of Swords is under the deck, so this is somebody withdrawing, retreating, doing some analyzing, trying to look at the whole picture. Some of you definitely don't want to speak your mind or speak about something. With the Nine of Cups here, it's like you're happy. Some of you are so used to being loved, right? Being spoiled, having attention. Things I think have been like happy for you at home lately. Like, or that's what your goal is, right? I just want a happy home. The Nine of Cups talks about a happy home. Having, like having excess, right? Having more than enough. You see how the cups are just flying out? Like you just feel so like on top of things right now. Some of you, it's possible that you've been saving money or you came up on some money, right? But I think that whatever has been happening, I feel like Virgo, whoever you're dealing with, you've been feeling content, right? The house and the home are running smoothly. Why why rush anything more? Why rush anything more and make hasty decisions? Or why do I want to say this or move forward with this or something? That's why you're putting it back in your wallet, in your purse, in your bag, right? It's almost like things are going good. Why risk it? And for some of you, I just heard like when things go good, you may expect things to go bad or something. And that's why maybe you're a little hesitant. I'm getting so strongly like you all are just like happy at home. Some of you are like just watering your plants, going in the yards, or like you're just finally feeling like content being at home. But with the Two of Wands here, there's definitely something that's kind of weighing on your mind, possibly even your heart, more so your mind. It could be you have a decision between two different people, Virgo. It could be you have a decision with two different people that you know you're going to have to eventually make a decision, whether that be with two different people or whether it be between your career and your person. The Two of Wands talks about being at a crossroads. Literally, didn't I say that? Being at a crossroads. There's something about trying to piece things together. You see that? It doesn't it look like tape? Like tape, like I'm trying to see things clearly and I need to tape it together, piece it together, right? It's kind of like you're afraid of either way, right? If I choose this person, there's some things I don't like. If I choose this person, there's some things I don't like, right? But for some of you, it's like if I choose love and settling down over my career and my finances, right? Either way, you feel like you're going to get shot in the foot, right? It's a crossroads. And you kind of are expecting that you're going to have to make a decision very soon here with the Three of Wands. It's like you kind of know, like, you know what, I know this decision or this crossroads is coming up, and eventually I've been hiding out as long as I can, right? The Page of Pentacles talks about being slow moving, being hesitant. This one also is about like look at like not saying anything, like can we just bury the hatchet and literally look a hatchet, can we just bury the hatchet and never speak about this, you know? I think it has to do with a love decision, loves. The Three of Wands, I think you've been avoiding this or hiding out as long as you can, and it's kind of like, what does that say? What does that say? Projects and virtue. It's almost like you were trying to to like you're trying to put this off as long as you possibly can, but I think there's some people that are kind of maybe even rushing you or want a decision or something like that. There's something about braces. Braces are like oral surgery or something. I'm getting something strongly like stitches in the mouth. Ooh, for some of you, it's almost like you had to like you don't want to say anything. Like if I don't say, like I don't know, I'm getting some weird energy. Like I'm seeing that guy Billy from Hocus Pocus. Do y'all remember that movie? Remember how he has stitches over his mouth? and he finally cuts it open, and like he has to say something. He has to say what he's been wanting to say for a long time. That's what I'm seeing right now, and that's what I'm seeing right here. It's like you've been sticking to yourself, staying quiet for as long as you can, but now it's like come the point where you know the point of you having to say something or making a decision is coming, right? You know you have to decide something. Over here in your person's energy, Virgo, they have the Eight of Wands in reverse, the King of Swords, the Six of Swords, and the Hermit. Virgo, whoever you're dealing with is kind of getting a little bit, I'll be honest, they're getting ready to, they're getting discouraged. They're getting discouraged. They feel like nothing's moving forward. The Eight of Wands in reverse talks about no forward movement, setbacks, delays, no talking, no communication, like a faraway distance, right? Ooh, for some of you, I'm getting like they feel like they're like a wall ornament. Look at this, like they're just there, like they're just like you treat them like not. I'm not saying this. They're thinking, right? This is them and their energy thinking that you treat them like a wall ornament, like you just hang them up to dry and pick them back up when you're ready. I'm getting strongly gouging eyes. I don't know what that means. Gouging eyes. Like this person is starting to see things and like they can't unsee it. And I don't know what it is. There's something that your person can't unsee or can't get over or can't see through. And they feel like it's getting nowhere or like there's just some delays moving forward in this connection. And with the King of Swords here, I'm getting strongly this is the masculine and this is the feminine. Now remember, males can have feminine energy, females can have masculine. So whichever one you're resonating with. But with the King of Swords here, I feel like they're kind of getting ready to see what's out there, to see what's on the other side. Look, it's like they're chopping off their hedges to jump over, to leave, right? The King of Swords talking about cutting somebody off, thinking logically and not thinking with your heart. Like they're wondering if there's something more suitable for them. I'm getting strongly, Virgo, that your person is really, really feeling empty and hollow inside, and they're wondering if they're better off elsewhere, if what is what I'm getting. And I'm sorry, I know some of y'all don't want to hear that, but I think they're looking over the hedge, you know what I mean? Like they're kind of like, well, I've been watering my grass, been watering my hedges, but maybe it's time I stop doing that and see what else I can do, see what else is out there, because I feel like I'm getting nowhere, right? Look at this, the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords talks about packing up and leaving towards calmer waters, towards something new, something different. Packing up their stuff and leaving. I just heard I've tried. I just heard the words I've tried. I don't know if y'all have been doing this for a long time. I'm getting strongly like Virgo, maybe this person is like trying to get you like, are you going to settle down or are we going to continue what we're doing? It's possible this person wants to move to a higher level of commitment with you, or maybe wants to like move forward or move towards something higher than what you are. And maybe that's why you're kind of iffy, Virgo. With the Six of Swords, this talks about, I'm getting strongly like this person has been dreaming about you, wanting to be with you. Look at this. Like it looks like a little heart in the clouds, right? It looks like two people coming together with a little heart in the middle in the clouds. Some of you, this person has your name tattooed somewhere, or this person has like a bracelet or your name badge or something like that. Not for everybody, but someone has that. This person is like, I'm getting strongly your person, Virgo, is like, I've tried, I've done all I can do, and like I'm getting there very stressed out, right? This is a long time coming, and some of you have been dealing with this person for a long time, and this person is very, very stressed out. Hmm. This person has cried over this too. I think they've cried over you, Virgo, and I think that they've made you cry at some point. There's a lot of, that's what I'm getting. There's like turmoil that from the past. And if you see this, like look at these skeletons. It's almost like they've been crying, they've been hurt, right? And I think it's on both sides. This person is like, all right, I've tried to water it, but there's still these skeletons that keep arising, that keep floating up to the surface. Might as well just pack them up and go. You know what I mean? If they keep coming when I water the plants, here comes these old skeletons. I'm getting strongly there's some past issues that haven't been resolved, and maybe that's why you're iffy, Virgo, on moving forward. And for some of you, I'm getting this person's trying to tie you down or marry you or something, or maybe even move away. And that's why you kind of are a little bit secluded, or maybe you worry about yourself rather than this situation as a whole, right? As two people, you're more worried for you and your feelings rather than how can we move forward together. And this person wants that. They want to be included, they want inclusion, they want to move forward together. But Virgo, you're showing up in their energy as the hermit. The hermit. It's kind of like you're like, no, this is me, this is mine, this is my space. Don't come in. I'm not coming out. I'm not sharing. Knock first. Knock first, right? I just heard this is my house, knock first. I don't know if this person's trying to move in with you or trying to marry you, Virgo, or something. But there's something like you've been stressed out over this person before too. Ooh, some of y'all could be dealing with a Capricorn or a Scorpio. I'm getting strong Capricorn and Scorpio from this card. Like strong Scorpio. I don't know. Maybe some of y'all have Scorpio in your chart and Capricorn in your chart. But, well, if you have Scorpio and Capricorn and Virgo, you might be a little stubborn. Or it might take you a while to get over betrayals. Ooh, your ancestors want to talk. Look at this. Look at this, Virgo. Look at this. Look at that little pyramid right there. I just got the Egyptian deck, all right? And I'm going to do an ancestor energy read tonight with it. So some of you, they're saying, hey, listen up to that read. Some of y'all need to listen to the read that I'm going to post later on tonight. So stay tuned for that if you want. But for some of you, it's like it's possible that you have a hard time letting go of something. Like once someone does something bad to you, you never forgive, you never forget, right? Like you give everybody one chance to rub you the wrong way, and after that, forget it, right? You have a wall up. You have a wall up. You have your guard up. You have boundaries now. You're you're worried about yourself, and that's possibly what this is, Virgo. This person knows it too, and this person sees it. Ooh, I'm getting strongly like this person, like you guys are happy when you're intimate. You guys may be good intimately, but everything else makes your stomach twirl or stomach twist or something. Like it's possible that you just have an intimate connection with this person, but they want something more. And I think that you've kind of been giving them not the cold shoulder, but not a clear answer of what y'all are doing or what's going on or something like that, right? Or where you stand, where this person stands with you. In the mutual energy, we have the Hanged Man in reverse and the Fool. I think you know, Virgo. I think you know that this person's kind of getting like, hey, I need an answer, or like, I need an answer. Where's this going? What are we doing? What can I expect? What's our goal? You know, what's the goal here? And I think this person is making it kind of clear to you that that's what's going on in their head, at least, right? The Hanged Man in reverse. The Hanged Man upright, y'all know it means stuck. I feel like every time you try to leave this person or this person tries to leave you, it's never really successful. Because look at it upright. Yes, the head's gone, but I'm still hanging on. I'm still hanging on. Even though there's some distance, I'm still hanging on, hoping we can reconnect. Right? That's the Hanged Man upright. When it's in reverse, this is someone kind of just completely, I gotta get up. I gotta get out. I can't be stagnant. I can't be stuck. I can't have delays. And I think, Virgo, you're scared of that should things move forward, right? Should things continue to move forward with you and this person, you're kind of like, well, I don't want to be stuck. I don't want to be trapped. I don't want to be tied down. I don't want to be just hanging there, you know? Like, it's kind of like you both feel the same but different, right? Like, Virgo, you're afraid to feel trapped in a connection, and this person's afraid to feel stuck with no connection moving forward, right? You all mirror each other, but in a weird way. Look at that. Look at that mirror right there. You all mirror each other, but in a strange, different perspective. There's something about a bat, like a bat, like a flying bat. Like what? Oh, there's either, no, it's not a bat, it's a fish. It's the this could be your twin flame, loves. If you haven't heard my twin flame episode on my podcast, go check it out. But if you look at this very closely, remember, I haven't seen these cards. Y'all are seeing them for the first time with me. There's a fish here. Can y'all see? Yeah, there's a fish here and there's a fish here. And it's like there's a runner and a chaser constantly, right? It's two sides. Look at this one's above the water, this one's below the water. There's two sides of the spectrum. So one person very much so deeply wants emotion, love, while the other person is like, I gotta get myself, I gotta bring my head above water. I can't sink, you know? There's something about, I keep seeing a tortoise. Oh, they think you're moving too slow, Virgo, or you've been too slow to make a connection or to move forward. And I think you know, Virgo, and I think this person's like, all right, you know, either we got to get up and move forward together, or you got to let me know so I can pack my stuff and move forward alone. The fool talks about taking that leap of faith, moving forward, taking that jump, having faith, right? That things are going to work out. And this is in the mutual, so it's almost like, Virgo, I think you're kind of like on the fence, like, if you want to go, go, you know? And I think this person's like, if you want me to go, let me go. Tell me so I can go. You know what I mean? It's a very, very strange dynamic. But there's definitely some emotion or at least some attachment here with that heart right there on the suitcase, right? Some of y'all are musicians. Some of you are definitely musicians. Some of y'all like to go shooting or like to or have firearms or something like that. But I'm getting strongly like there needs to be a decision made, or someone wants to have a decision made very, very soon. Let me get some love messages for you. If this message is resonating, let me know in the comments below. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. If you haven't already, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Loves, we're almost at 17,000 subscribers. I'm so happy and I'm so excited, and I thank you all very, very much. Let's see. Let's get some love messages here. I want to give you the world. This person definitely wants to like start something new, oh, look, can we start over? Remember I said earlier, I feel like there's been turmoil here, and this person wants to know like, hey, can we get back to normal? Oh, look, leave the past in the past. Can we start over? Can we get back to normal? Or are these skeletons going to continue to rise up every time I'm trying to water this connection and make it grow? Give me some for Virgo's person. Ooh, focus on yourself. Didn't I say that? They think that you only care about yourself, and rather than a couple or a connection, right? They're starting to think that you don't really care about whether y'all move forward or not. Look at gossip. Gossip. This person is like, people are probably telling this person that you don't care about them or something. There's gossip around you. Separation or no communication. This has to do with like somebody separating or thinking about separating already in the mutual. I don't know how to express how I feel about you. Remember I said it's like there's no communication on there's no clarity on what y'all are doing. It could be that this is just a codependent connection. Look, under the deck, codependency. Remember I said like as much as like it could either be love or attachment, right? Could be just codependency. Give me a moon message for Virgo and their person. Give me one moon message. And all of these are my decks, love. You can purchase these in my Etsy. If you want to go to the description in below, there's a link where you can purchase directly from the vendor. And if you want to go that route, I put in I made them a little cheaper. I think they're like 25 bucks if you want to purchase them there. But I just did that as a thank you all. Let's see, give me some moon message. It could be that this connection has to deal with money. Maybe this person thinks you're too focused on your career right now. And Virgo, maybe you don't want to give that up for a connection, for a relationship, right? Look at money/finances. That's the mutual energy. Give me some more for Virgo. Loves, what did I just say? What did I just say? We have twin flame. This could be your twin flame. If y'all haven't checked my twin flame podcast episode, go check that out. The link is in the description below. I think y'all will really understand a little bit more. I go into depth about that. About what a twin flame is, why it's so hard to leave, why it's so difficult. I think y'all might like that. Ooh, expect the company of someone new very soon. Didn't I say that y'all had someone else in the picture? Or some of you are going to have to make a decision. Oops. Some of y'all are going to have to make a decision between possibly two different people. Oh, look, over here. I will stop at nothing. Your person, I will stop at nothing. This person, we have lust. Your person will always be attracted to you, Virgo. There's something about you, like, it's never going to go away. And that happens with twin flames. If y'all go check the twin flames podcast, you'll understand what I'm talking about. But I will stop at nothing and lust. It's like your person will always have this sort of infatuation with you, or this attraction towards you, right? Whether you're together or not, that's why they want a clear answer. We're going to move forward or not. Caution. Why caution? What's the caution? What in the world? Bad energy within reach? What is that? What is the caution and bad energy within reach? I loved you at your darkest. What? Hold on, loves. Let's get some clarifiers. What is that caution? Bad energy within reach, and I loved you at your darkest. I think this person's just getting ready to pack up and go, Virgo, if I'm being honest. Like they're ready to put the nail in the coffin and just call it quits, right? This person's really thinking, like I'm getting strongly, this person's letting people get into their head. Caution, bad energy within reach. I loved you at your darkest. This person thinks that you're very cold towards them. They're really getting ready to pack up and go, loves, if I'm being honest. Yeah. As much as it's going to hurt them, they feel like there's nothing there anymore. They feel like they keep going through a maze. They feel like they keep hitting dead ends when it comes to you. And although they have all this emotion that they're like ready to like drown in and swim in, right, towards you, they feel like they don't have nothing to provide you. Like they've come bearing their all. And it's like, look it inside. Can you all see that? It looks like a ticking time bomb, right? Their heart is like a ticking time bomb before it explodes. And they just can't do it anymore. That they're not really mentally stable at the moment, if I'm being honest either. Like they're very much so in their head. Um, yeah, and they think that you're just focused on money right now, if I'm being honest. But that is what I have for you, my lovelies. So just be careful with that, all right? If y'all want to work things out and this message is resonating with you, y'all got to have some conversations coming. Let me get you a... Where's my soul confessions? Loves, I have too many decks now. Oh, there it is. I'm always losing decks. Okay. Let's get one soul confession. All these 3 oracles are for purchase, okay, in my description below. Let's see. Give me one soul confession for Virgo and their person. Ooh. Ulterior motives. Most of the times when I make amends, it is because I want or need something from you. Why am I getting there's strongly somebody coming into your person's energy? There's someone coming into your person's energy that wants, that's like they're in their ear. Let's see. Is there someone coming into Virgo's person's energy? I'm getting strongly like... Yeah, your person... All right, Virgo, your person has people in their energy. It's more than one. People in their energy that don't want to see them work things out with you. Like they really want to try and protect this person or something like that, but they don't want this person to work things out with you. And I'm getting strongly it's like friends or it's coworkers or it's like... I'm getting strongly like bad friends. But that's what I'm getting for you, Virgo. So just be aware of that if this is your message. I love y'all so much. I'm sending you lots of love, light, peace, clarity. May peace always surround you. I love y'all, and I will talk to you soon.